playoffs are the best time of year if you're a hockey fan, no doubt. But as things get heated, so do the rivalries between players that tend to boil over each and every postseason. In this video, I decided to showcase the top 5 player rivalries that will be on display during round 1. Number 5. Ryan Kesler and Joe Thornton. Now this pair may not be facing each other this round due to Thornton's injury, but it still is a possibility, with the forward suggesting that he could be back within the first round. But this rivalry is definitely an interesting one, as it has presented itself not only in the NHL, but also the World Cup. It's not a huge surprise to anyone that Kesler would be on an in-state rivals list, as the forward has the tendency to get under the opposing team's skin, but Thornton certainly has shown that he's willing to stand up for himself, as he did just that during Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals in 2013. Even before the puck could be dropped, San Jose's captain at the time was challenging and charging at Kesler, then later was shown drilling him into the boards during an international play in 2016. Even though these two haven't dropped the gloves yet, it could very well be coming soon if Thornton is healthy. Number 4. Tom Wilson and Nick Foligno. The beef between these two forwards could have first presented itself for reasons outside of just their matchups, as coincidentally, Foligno's younger brother Marcus was involved in a vicious scrap with the Toronto native just weeks earlier. Regardless, these two were shown dropping the gloves against one another, resulting in Wilson's white jersey displaying blood, as the Jackets captain was able to hold his own and possibly stick up for his younger brother. There's no doubt that these two will be going head-to-head this series. Number 3. Drew Doughty and William Carrier. These two players probably didn't have any hard feelings towards one another until just recently, as Drew Doughty took it upon himself to check the young forward, causing him to lay immobile before he was able to leave the game, and by all accounts, this was no accident. And by the likes of it, Carrier won't be sending the Doughty family any Christmas cards come this December. Number 2. Sidney Crosby and Claude Giroux. It's pretty much an unspoken rule that these two captains must hate each other, but they really don't have to be told. Both were involved in a huge brawl that took place in the opening round of the 2012 playoffs, and were both shown throwing several punches at each other. And according to Luke Fox from Sportsnet, Giroux reportedly accused the Penguins captain of being the reason he needed several wrist surgeries later that offseason, and also for cheating on faceoffs. Crosby has also been forward about his distaste for the in-state rivals.
I don't like him.
Number 1. Brad Marchand and Nazem Kadri. This rivalry has been going on for a while now between these two agitators, and maybe they seem to clash so much because they're so much alike on ice, as Kadri himself acknowledged this fact, saying, "Marchand's annoying to play against, but I can relate." The Leafs forward laid a huge blindside hit on the most hated guy in the league, and while many were probably applauding him, Brad certainly wasn't one of them, as these two playoff teams, arguably besides Pittsburgh and Philly, hate each other the most. There is no doubt that these two agitators will be going at it as soon as the puck drops, as Kadri acknowledged this in a recent interview, saying that he expects some sparring with the little ball of hate this series. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this video, and I will do more on the next future rounds.